I finally broke down and got me a cell phone. I first got it, I noticed a lot of the other fellows were putting them on their belts. I put mine here in front. My belly fell down over it and I couldn't find it. I had to go to a payphone and call myself. I was saying, I hear it, I hear it, I hear it.
He's 5'6", standing on tiptoe. He grew up swapping homespun stories in the hills of eastern Kentucky. He's rotund and jolly, with a mischievous twinkle in the eye, a sublime sense of the ridiculous, and an ever-ready punchline.
I looked up here and here's this wild boar head, tushes that long. He said, yeah, I got 100 stitches in this leg right here from that thing, but I had my hunting knife, and it was a battle, but I got him. I was looking up here at this water buffalo head, huge thing. He said, yeah, that's the one that killed my brother. I said, oh, how did it happen? He said he is sitting right there playing dominoes and that thing fell on him. Did I tell you? Then I tell you what. If it's not one thing, it's another. It got a virus the other day. That virus spread to all the other appliances. My refrigerator was sick as a dog all day yesterday. Toaster wouldn't pop up. I put a chicken in the microwave. I went back 10 minutes later, it's still just walking around in there. Eldine's a little different. Good boy, works hard. He thinks a little different. I remember one time several years ago, I was working with him one day. He was smoking one cigarette right after the other, and I told him, I said, now, Eldine, I don't tell people what to do. I don't give advice. But I just heard on the radio last night the Attorney General has come out with a report that says smoking causes cancer in mice. He said, I heard that. He said, I keep my cigarettes in a metal box where they can't get to them. There are two things that really give me a lot of joy and a lot of pleasure. When I work hard coming up with the material, then I walk on that stage and I deliver that material and people enjoy it and they laugh. I get a great deal of satisfaction from that personally. I get a great deal of satisfaction when people tell me that the humor really helps them, and they really mean it. If you're the kind of person who sees humor in life, you tend to be the kind of person that's more optimistic. And if you tend to be more optimistic, you tend to see the humor in life. They go together. I really do believe that. I have not seen any research that supports that, but I believe it anyway. I do believe they go together. And I'm an optimistic person. Oh, I am. I'm bubbly usually. I'm up, always having a good time, except, well, not always. I'm human. Some days I'm just down. Some days I don't feel like being funny. Some days I just want to go out to Walmart and slap a greeter. And it bothers me. Any little old thing will kill a brain cell. A fat cell, you can't stomp one of them to death. You couldn't lay it right here and kill it with a ball-peen hammer. And when you die, they don't leave. No, they just hunker down. And they wait for you to eat. You have one Big Mac, and here they come. Beats all I've ever seen in my life. And sometimes I see young people in the audience. And I love that, because I like it when they like my material, like my stories, and I always have one. When I see young people in the audience, I have one story that I tell just for them. You all can listen. But these two little snakes were talking. One of them said, "Are we poisonous?" The other one said, "I don't know. Why?" He said, "I just bit my tongue." I can see the audience. I like to see the faces of the people in the audience. It's why the stage excites me when I walk out there.
Will you give a warm welcome to America's funniest professor, Dr. Carl Hurley?